Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We have a new video today, but before we dive into the new cosmetic of a dinosaur we have in line, I am going to quickly do a little bit of an update instead of doing an update video separately about things surrounding myself as well as this channel. No, I'm not dead yet. Absolutely not the case. But I've been really busy, and it's something that is coming back from time to time when I mention this, not just in my social media, but also in my YouTube videos itself. I am really busy and making way more hours at work at this point. I had a little vacation week off to London, to England, which was an amazing trip. I've been posting a couple of things there. I haven't even posted yet about the Natural Historic Museum there, where there's this nice Jurassic Park 30-year anniversary store shop where you can find a lot of products. But so yeah, I've been like away from YouTube for a while. It's really easy to make a couple of videos like the cosmetic showcase, but I need to have the time for it. And the thing is, sometimes I do have the time, but I do not have the energy to do this. And recently, with the game Hogwarts Legacy coming out, I just play that a lot, and I'm just enjoying a bit more of my free time. If you know what I mean, and I hope you all understand that. I've been talking with a couple of you from on my social media page or on Discord how things are going, and yes, I'm still working on Section 7. It's just I didn't have any inspiration as of yet, and now kinda I do have the inspiration again. Coming up with some new ideas before I continue to work on it. So that is going to happen, and as of today, while I'm doing this little recording at this point, I am working on the park again, and just not too much, I guess. I think as much as I have time and energy for it, and then I do something else, and then I pick it up the next day, for example. But yeah, free time is really slim for me during the week. I mostly have one day off, like in between, and mostly have weekends, but I also have night shifts. And then when I do night shifts, I kind of record or edit my videos, but I had nothing to work on at this point. So yeah, that's kind of the schedule how I am doing at this point. But enough about myself. Let's go into today's video, which is going to be a showcase video that I have pre-recorded, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Hello everybody and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2 with another cosmetic showcase. We have today on the list of the new dinosaurs, we recently got the Moros Intrepidus, and that is one of the smallest dinosaurs we have. Is this small enough? It's pretty small, even from the cosmetic viewer. But it is alongside the Compsognathus, one of the two smallest dinosaurs. And I have to say, if I'm maybe you can hear this, but I was waiting till my cat is finished with her kind of like crazy tantrum going on. She's running around, jumping up and down and everything, but she still is not finished. She still is not finished. Maybe you can hear that, maybe you don't, but it is distracting as hell. But we are going to take a look at this furry creature. Furry, it's more like a feathery creature, right? It has some kind of new baby dinosaur look to it, like the T-Rex or something else. But the Moros Intrepidus of Jurassic World Dominion is really interesting. I like the idea behind it. I think it's bigger, like a little bit bigger in real life compared to the Jurassic World franchise version. So I'm definitely thinking this is something InGen would do, like a different look. But we have the Moros here. Assistant model, we already checked it out in a video a while ago, which was the Jurassic World Malta expansion preview of these skins and everything. So we've checked the 2022 skin already, and we are going to take a look at all the cosmetic combinations we have with the skins and the patterns and everything else. Once again, we also have the Jurassic World neutral one for the color grading I prefer the most, and I think it's... I mean, I like the walking, but standing still, he's pretty, like, um, frozen in place. You can see it's alive, but it's not, like, moving too much, so I keep it like this. I like that. That's a nice way to preview it. Let's go to the first one, and we remove the pattern as the first, which is Sonoran Desert, and it has a whole different look if you just remove the 2022 skin and check out the skin pattern combinations as well. This is it reminds me of a little bit of like canary. It's something like that, but the Sonora Desert is a brightish orange color, orange reddish. So you can see that the feathers and the fur. Not sure how you call it for the Moros. Is it just feathers, a feathery coat? Well, at least we know it's a feathered dinosaur in this game. But it has this nice orange look, which is without a pattern. A bit weird, in my opinion. It's like the orange is covering a normal dinosaur, which is brownish. That's basically it. I don't think it's one of the best colors so far I've seen. I only seen a couple of them, so I am not sure which is the best yet. But we have the patterns here. We got the Rana pattern, and it changed the Moros a lot. As you can see, the face, I cannot zoom in more at this point, so you have to go a little bit close to the screen if you want to see this. But the face has a pattern, gets a bluish pattern over there as well. Oh, all of a sudden I can zoom in even more. That's interesting. I'm keeping it like this. You can also see that there is a pattern on the body itself, which is like a couple of stripes of bluish through the orange, which makes it definitely better than just have the blank pattern, in my opinion, for this skin. So that is looking decent. We got the Chalcorana, which is a yellowish one that gives a yellow coloration on the face as a little bit of a mask. We also got brownish pattern on the back, a little bit less than the you could see with the previous one. As you can see, the yellowish is in the center of the pattern with the brownish blue around it, and I think the yellow here is blending in really well with the Sonora Desert, making it a little bit less detailed with the pattern of the brown, which is the inner color of this pattern. It looks okay. I do like it. I mean, it gives some more detail just in the face as well, which is, I think, the most preferable thing they should do for this dinosaur. We got the Lithobates, which is also an orange one, which makes the pattern even less visible on the feathers itself. As you can see, there is a little bit slight difference with yellow, but you cannot see it that much. I think you won't notice if you're looking as a guest and you just see the dinosaur. I don't think you should notice it anyway. On the face, a little bit of orange as well, which makes it still better looking than the null one, the blank one. Okay, it looks okay. Then we got Pulcrana, which is always a good color. We got reddish. It has a reddish face mask. As you can see, the pattern itself is still a bit more orange, but also has the browner pattern once again. I think that is a common thing with the feather patterns. I'm not sure, maybe the other skins would make it different, of course. Then we got Papurana, which is blue. We got a nice blue color in the face, which is really cool. I like that. And we got a bit of a blue on the body itself, which is also, once again, combined with the orange. We got the green, which somehow makes the face pattern yellowish green, which is okay, but I cannot really see. I see a little bit of difference. Look, it's a little bit of darker on the body, but it's not really that effective. So I think it's not working that much for the Sonoran Desert. So I'm hoping this is just one of the few that maybe is different, but let's check out the next one, which is Death Valley. Death Valley, which is cool. I mean, this is what I like to see. Compared to the just having a raincoat on, an orange raincoat or orange sweater. This is just more combination of what I see in an avian dinosaur, like in the new TV documentaries, for example. Looks really cool, I like it. Even as a blank, nice. Like a winter coat, like a nice winter coat. Ooh, Narana is already making things more interesting. You can see the yellowish and the blue-gray on the body itself. A little bit of more blue on the face. Also with a little bit more darker around the cheekbones. Pretty cool. Looks nice. It's indeed darker with this one. Then we got Chalcorana, which is less on the body. A little bit of yellow, but still looks cool. That looks still cool. Interesting. Lithobates, kind of disappointing with the color on the body, the yellow, maybe on different skins looks amazing, but so far, no, not for the first two skins. The orange on the face, it's okay. It's not one of my favorites. Then we got Pulcrana, which makes it cool because it has this black reddish pattern on the face around the cheeks and the snout itself. That's an interesting color. Also a more deeper, darker coloration on the feather body itself with the pattern, as you can see. This is decent. I like that one. Papurana, blue. Also interesting, cool. Gives me the ice type Pokemon feeling because it has blue in it, so it should be an ice type Pokemon, right? With the white, something like that. Palophilix. Again, the body, the green, not that great. The face, it's okay. It could work with the skin. It's pretty okay. So far I'm not that excited about the skins at this point. I mean, the dinosaur itself with the 2022 skin is amazing, but this one, look, this one is amazing, but less. But this one, the Great Sandy Desert, is already an improvement of the Sonoran Desert because of the orange and the grayish brownish color of the body itself. It fits in, it works, it's looking nice. Let's see what the patterns do. The face looks really cool with the blue, the body with a little bit yellowish and dark pattern is nice, decent. I like this one. The Chakurana still works, even if it has less coloration in the body from on the back and stuff. The face looks cool, pretty okay. Lithobates is I do not like the yellow. It's not working. If it had a little bit of more darker edges around the pattern itself, it would work. You know, more detail. But face looks pretty okay. I think Pokérana is so far the best one already. Looks really cool. Makes it interesting. The blue also works with the orange. Always like a good orange and a good blue combination is some of my favorite skins and patterns so far. Green, absolutely not visible the body, just on the face. Disappointment. I have to say, it's really a disappointment. Let's move from the desert colors to the more greener ones. We got the Champlain Valley, which has a weird, it's more brown-green coat. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about this. I've seen so many new skins and patterns for the Iguanodon, the Atrociraptor, the new Giganotosaurus skin of the 2022 ones. Those are incredible, and even Lystrosaurus was okay. It was not that interesting, but I'm so far a bit disappointment already of the Moros, but I hope it can be redeemed. This is already better. This is already way better. So patterns make a difference for the Moros, definitely. Looks cool, the blue in it. Nice. Also, Chocorona works really cool. I will pick one of these, for example. This could be working. Little Bates is a disappointment. It looks even more greener than the green pattern at this point. It's kind of weird. Pulcrana, it's okay with this one. I can see the less. It's because it's already a darker coat. It's different. The blue works. Papurana, very nice. And the green is, again, a pretty disappointment. Shame. They could do so much with this. And the developers do an amazing job at creating all these dinosaurs for the game. But sometimes it's like the patterns and everything. I'm not sure how they decide about this. Some are amazing, but others, no. Oh, just waiting for the a more darker green. This looks okay. It looks great with Rana, the blue and the orange. Also, Chalkarana. These two are pretty decent with most of the skins so far. Little Bates ain't that great. Pulcrana also really cool. Papurana does his job. And I have to say that Palaphilix is not much, but the yellow on his face could work with the rest of the body, so that's pretty okay. We got even brighter green, more swampy, mossy green. Let's see what it works with patterns, because so far I don't like it, but with Rana it's okay looking, pretty okay. Same goes with Chalkarana once again. Little bit boring. The Pulcrana looks cool. Also, Papurana looks nice on it. And this one, just for the face, looks okay. The rest is not even noticeable. I'm going a little bit faster for this because I'm not really enjoying the skin so far. Gilliam Mountains, which also, once again, like a snowy coat, what we have here, like the Great Sandy Desert. Rana is okay on it. Jokrana is cool. Little Bates disappointment. This one is looking really cool. Gives me Uteranus from the Ark survival game. A little bit of that kind of vibe. Red face, white feathers, really cool. The blue, it's okay. I can work with this. And then again, I do not see, and it's just the face. Is it just the face? Well, you can see there's a little bit of a color difference, but it's such a disappointment. Why? I cannot understand why they do that. Yukon River. Really cool at its own. With the run. Ooh. I think we have something that I absolutely love. That is looking cool. That is like a pattern you can see with kind of gives me the Tasmanian tiger vibe. Maybe you can like picture that in it, you know, like without the whole dinosaur vibe, just the color, a little bit of it, right? Cool in the face. Also, Chalkarana, really cool, nice looking. The green is way better on the Little Bates at this point. So it has to be a dark skin color if you want to see the green, maybe? It does not fit, but you can at least see it. Pulcrana is a bit dark on the body, but the face works, so it's okay. It's a decent one. Ooh, I like the blue on it. That's a cool looking one. I think Yukon River so far is my favorite skin. So keeping that in mind. Also, the green. You can see a bit more of the pattern now. You see that? Way more visible. Which makes it decent. Kind of weird how sometimes the skins and the patterns work out for a dinosaur. Svalbard is like brown with a greyish tint, like an old Moros. Pretty okay. Rana looks really cool on it. Chakrana, same. Little Bates, disappointment still. Pulcrana looks okay. Looks nice. Papurana is cool. And now we have the one which is, once again, I have to say this, once again, a green pattern that is not working for me. We got a bluish coat. can still see it has a bluish layer on top of the more darker, it's more brownish underneath it. Rana makes it okay, same as Chalcorana once again. This one's not working out for it. Pulcrana looks nice. The blue, kind of finish it. This is a good combination, kind of finish it. Papurana. We don't talk about the green anymore. Oh god. Even some of the skins are less visible with this one, but this is a weird sickly green. It has two kind of like a bluish green and a green in it. The face is a bit more like the Troodon skin. Oh, it is looking tropical with the Rana. Okay, maybe I can see something in this. Maybe I can see something in the green. Yeah, that works better. They have to get the pattern on it. Otherwise, it's just nah. This is better. But little baits. Nope, not for me. Bukrana's kind of been a disappointment for this one. I was hoping it was more darker on it, but it's not. So it's interesting. I do love the blue. Oh, starting out with a and now I'm using the Papurana on it. It's like a, oh, ooh, oh, and the green absolutely not giving anything, just a little bit of extra darkening. That one is looking sick. I do like that one. We got one more left, guys. Let's check out the last one. Please be a great looking skin. Pyroraptor. Baby Pyroraptor. It's cool. It looks okay, but it's immediately saying to me it's a Pyroraptor baby immediately. It's reddish brown, which looks cool. Let's see how it is with Rana. Yes, that looks nice. And we got Jacarana also working for it. That's really cool. This is definitely one of my favorite looking skins now. I just don't want to talk about these one again. Pograna, bit of a disappointment because you can't see much on the back. The face makes it like complete, in my opinion, a little bit of extra detail of dark outlines of the pattern itself, but baby Pyroraptor, definitely. And the blue works. That is cool. That's a toy. That's definitely a toy. Like how Mattel uses it for new release toys and everything. Pelophylax again. Nope. It's just nope. That's just nope. So I think my top three would be 3 times the 2002. Look how what a difference this is. Just the movie look of it, and then this. Yeah, I think they could do a much better job with the models if it's about the patterns. Skins look okay. I think the patterns is the biggest issue in the game, which some dinosaurs have unique looking looks. Some have more disappointment. They have not that much of an extra addition with the whole patterns, but they could do so much better. There are such an amazing pattern combinations for dinosaurs, including for the Moros, which could be way more colorful, way more adding this extra detail, extra coloration to it, and not just blending in with the rest of the fur. That's kind of fur, the feather coat. That is kind of disappointment. But I will try to make a top 3 for this, and we will discuss those. And welcome back with checking out the top 3 for the Moros Intrepidus, as the skin and pattern combinations I think look the best. And I'm starting with number 3, which is the Gambia River Basin combined with the Rana pattern. I love the reddish and the orange, which gives me a little bit less of the Pyroraptor kind of vibe that it had without any pattern. But I do love it with the face mask, a little bit of a skull. It looks cool. It's nice. There are not many combinations I think are my top 3. So I kind of picked out some of the more obvious ones. And this is number 3. This is one of the first. And it's probably not even that hard for top 3. I have to be honest about it. I've picked this one as number 3, but I also feel that all 3 combinations I have picked out could be like, this could be number 1, this could be number 2. It's just like they all have sharing kind of like spot number 1 for me, because I maybe depending on how I feel, I can pick one of them as the best. So let's check out which one I picked as number 2. And for number 2, it's kind of like a surprise for myself. I think this one works really cool because the mangrove, the green of the mangrove forest and the blue of the paparana is a nice combination. I would love to see this as a tropical bird, something like that, like an aviary with tropical birds, and then we got a little section where we have colorful moros running around like this. And I do love the blue on the face, the blue combining with the green itself. It's nice, it looks really cool. So again, this could all be number 1 in my opinion. It changed a lot because it's just the 3 I think are the best ones. So let's quickly check the number 1 for this point. And picked as the third one. At this point, the number 1 in my top 3. But one of the 3 I think are the best ones for the Moros is Yugo River with the Chaucorana. Why I picked this is because it looks like it could be in the movie next to the one of the 2022 skin. It is looking natural, it has this brown coat, it has this nice looking pattern that you can see immediately when you're walking by. A little bit of extra detail in the face with the yellow, which is incredible cool. It gives me a little bit of more of an exotic vibe to it, but this one is like something I would see in a documentary or something I would see if I go back in the past. Something like that. The rest is more altered to be interesting, so but this is exactly what I like to see with the skins. And it is really hard to pick one. I mean, with the Astrosaraptor, they had so many good skins and patterns. I had so much trouble and such a hard time to pick up top 3. Now it's really hard because I do not like many of them, and these 3 are the more decent ones, the better ones that I've picked. So that is kind of like what I mentioned with, they do a great job with some of the dinosaurs, but there are also some skins, some dinosaurs with patterns that are just a little bit of a waste. They could perform way better if it made things more interesting, and that's how I feel about it. Everything else is amazing about this dinosaur. It looks really cool. It's unique. You can use it as a baby dinosaur for more of the theropod carnivores. It's just an interesting dinosaur to have. And with that, I want to end this video. Thank you so much for joining in for this cosmetic showcase. If you like the video, do a thumbs up. If you don't like it, let me know with a thumbs down, of course. And let me know in the comments what is your favorite. What do you think about the skins and the patterns in general of the Moros Intrepidus? And which is your top 3? What is your favorite one? The number 1, you can also mention is just that if you can't pick one for number 2 or 3 like I do, kind of like. You know, if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe, and it will help me raise a lot. I'm still getting amazing amount of views and subscriptions to my videos, even if I do not have that much of time. But I really appreciate if you do it. It gives me some spirit and more energy to do this once again. I will see you next time, and hopefully a video will drop out way sooner, but you know, planning, everything like that. Have a wonderful day, and see you next time. Bye bye.